Hello and welcome back to Rebirth the Third. Let's just get on with where we need to go. We need to go to the Wii. This unlocks the Metroid Shelter, and that's where we have to go. It's the main dungeon of this chapter, so yeah, let's go.
七賢人の本拠地もこの近くだったりするんでしょうか。
ブランはこの辺りのことをご存知ありませんの？長くこの大陸で女神をやっているのですし。
知らないわ。私は自分の国の中にしか興味がなかったから。
まったく許せないよね。いたいけな子供を誘拐してこんなとこに閉じ込めとくなんて。
でも誘拐事件があったから一緒に暮らすようになったんだよね。IF ちゃんともコンパちゃんともピーシェちゃんとも。
ピーコのこと思い出させないでよ。
お姉ちゃんってばまだ怒ってるの？
意外ですわね。そんなに根に持つタイプとは思いませんでしたわ。
もう怒ってないよ。たださ、怒りが収まるとこうふつふつと自責の念というか、さすがに別れ際に子供に対してあの態度はないわとかの気持ちがブワーッと湧き出てきちゃって。
つまり後悔しているのね。今度会った時はちゃんとごめんなさいしようね。
それもな、こっちから一方的に下手に出るってのもな。そうでなくてもピーコ、私のことちょっと舐めてるとこがあるし。
そうやって素直になれずにいるとまた後悔することになるわよ。
あなたが言うと説得力があるわね。
どういう意味よ。
まあまあ、そんな先のことで悩んでも仕方ありませんわ。まずは目の前のことを片付けないと。もう何ですの？せっかく私が綺麗にまとめようと。
ひょい？
え？
ほー。うわー！出たー！ひょいー！
また逃げちゃいました。
もうあなたが大きな声を出すからですわよ。
しょうがないじゃん。いきなり出てきたからびっくりするって。ちょっとなんなのよ今のやつは。
えも言われぬ気色悪さを感じたわ。知り合い？
知り合いのわけありませんわ。以前私の国を襲ったモンスターですわ。
確かルイの大臣さんの娘なんだよね。ごめんなさい。まるで意味がわからないわ。ここって今のモンスターがうろついてるんでしょうか。嫌だな。
私もあいつの相手するとなんか嫌な気分になるんだよね。あんなのにビビってるんじゃないわよ。私たちは子供を助けに来たのよ。忘れたの？それはそうだけど。じゃあ私光栄でいいの？前線はノワールに任せたというわけで、ユーザーさん、そういう感じでパーティー編成よろしく。
ネプちゃんずるい。
こーら、 無茶な要求してるんじゃないわよ。お姉ちゃん、頑張って早く終わらせよね。一気に気が重くなったよ。
Okay, so the main thing about this place is, well, considering that it's mainly a fiery volcano place, and that I know what the boss is going to be, I'm like going to say, hey, let's bring somebody who can bring fire to the party. And the other person I know who can bring fire to the party is mages. Spoiler alert, I don't actually use mages in the fight I need her to, but hey, she actually gives the same thing that Compa was doing, aside from the additional effect of a magic defense up, which I'll be honest, Neptune kind of needs a lot more. But anyway, there's at least 2 drops that I kind of want to ensure that I get. I need a plummet piece from the plummet enemies, which are like the pipes, the pipe monsters. Just like, I believe they're red coloured because they're in a lava area. And I need a magma stone from. Oh no, it's a molten stone from the magma stone enemies, which are like the round orb guys, which are lurking about. And the only reason I need those is for unlocking Stella's Dungeons Area 7 and Area 8. I have the plan for Area 7 already, and I'll not get Area 8 until I beat Area 7, obviously. I don't think this actually happens until like post Chapter 7 anyway. Well, post like the start of Chapter 7, because can't really do anything now. Because it's just after this particular area, it's cutscenes, a couple of boss fights, and more cutscenes. I mean, yeah, granted the chapter's short, but really cutscene heavy is a side effect to it. But hey, we got the plummet piece. I'm just going to activate the plan right now and get Stella on her way. I also noticed that I've completely cleared out one of the areas because it says complete rather than clear. Didn't actually realise until I was looking at it then. Well, not then, but like then when I was doing this. So yeah, Stella's on her way. She'll take about 10 minutes, but she'll probably be during a cutscene. That way, where I'm facing now, leads to the exit, but I just want to explore some more. There's a few more items to get. There's also the magma stone that I need, or the molten stone, which means I need to beat that guy there, the spherical enemies with the sinister arms. I was wondering, like, is it that guy? Like, all the time I was wondering, like, is that guy that I need to beat? Because I don't actually have a list of enemies that what they look like. I mean, you've got the red ghost enemies and other things. The ghost enemies are the same as the other normal ghost enemies. They either buff or they attack. I think they attack with fire. And the female ghost, one with the dicky bow on the head, will heal if they actually have to. Most things I believe are weak to ice, and I know the magma stones are strong against wind. I know this because Vert is, well, all of Vert's attacks are wind based. And I just got the notification of when the attack is strong here. But I do get the feeling that most enemies here are pretty weak to ice. But the only ice user I have is Blant, and she moves about as fast as a tectonic plate, I'll be honest. Also, I kind of noticed it whilst I was fighting, but yeah. Neptune, I kind of need Neptunes to have a thing maxed out. I mean, I could fight the tough enemy there, the wolf. I think I actually need to fight one. Actually, I don't think I need to fight one at all at the moment. But I think I have to fight one for one of the that you got a true end later. And yeah, that's a tricksy hidden block to find. And to be fair, I thought you got the molten stone from these volcano. We get the volcano with crab guys here, but no, it's the orb guys. I believe the volcano dudes, they can actually turn viral if you leave them unchecked. So, aside from healers, you might want to prioritize them first. If you're wondering why Plutia's getting the resist poison thing to crap, it's because the Final Fantasy game disc that I burned like a few chapters ago, she has that equipped, and one of the extra things that it has for it is the chance to add poison. It can be really clutch at certain times, but never really anything that's I've heard of it's actually been hit by poison. Also, I'm stalling here just so I can stall it to Neptune's turn so I can get her thing maxed out. She's more or less maxed out here, so I probably won't do any more fights because I think I've faced all the enemies you can find here, aside from that tough enemy. And I don't really go for the tough enemies that much unless I'm like going for a quest. And I'm not really going for quests unless the manager wants to proceed with the game, because shares don't actually matter in this game at all for like endings. Also, here's Noir's next weapon, which makes essentially makes me buying her previous weapon completely useless. Good job, me. Man, you never actually know if you can actually get the things there. Anyway, enjoy this next cutscene.
そうですわね。もう隅々まで歩き回ったと思うのですけれど、騙されたのかしらな。
そんなことないよ。アブネスちゃん本気だったもん。
あるいは彼女がもともと偽の情報をつかまされたか。
まだわからないですよ。もうちょっと探せばきっ
と。ほう、本当に来ておったか、女神ども。
その声は。
久しいですな、ブラン様。
てめえが様付けで呼ぶんじゃねえよ、虫唾が走る。
おやおや、野蛮な性格もお変わりないようで。
なんかさ、因縁の敵と久々と再会みたいに喋ってるけど、前のショーでやっつけてる私たちからすれば違和感バリバリだよね。
お姉ちゃん、あんまりそういうこと言っちゃダメだよ。
まるで私たちが来るのを知っていたような口ぶりですわね。やっぱり罠だったってことでいいのかしら。
罠？何のことじゃ。わしは娘から聞いただけじゃ。ここの入り口で貴様らと会ったとな。
本当にあのモンスターと意思疎通できるんだ。
逆にわしの方から聞きたいの。どうしてこの場所を知っておる？そして何のためにここに来よったのだ？
アブネスちゃんに教えてもらったの。ここに誘拐された子供たちがいるって。
ほう、なるほどの。あの小娘は貴様らについたのか。 散々敵として争ってきた女神に願えるとはなんとも節操のないことじゃ。
それで子供たちは本当にここにいるの？
ああ、確かにいるとも。ここにな。もっともこれから死ぬ貴様らには関係ないことじゃがな。
キュイキュイ。
またわらわらと湧いてきましたわね。
また戦うの？もう3回目だよこのおっさん。確かおばさんとも3回戦ったし、さすがに使い回しがひどいんじゃない？
ネプちゃん、ちゃんと数えてるんだ。えらい。
だからあんまりそういうことは。
やかましい。見た目は同じでもパラメーターは上がっとるんじゃ。そのふざけた口二度と聞けんようにしてくれる。
こっちのセリフだぜ。てめえの臭い口全力で叩き潰してやる。
And so once again, when we face Mr. Bad after we like not just beaten like 4 episodes ago, this one we actually start off as regular, so we have to pay the fee to transform and start everything up. And because we start off as normal, the little bugs, the little monsters are actually going to be a problem because they can cause virus, and if a virus, if somebody gets hit with virus while the CPU, they transform back to normal. But yeah, I'm going to debuff the heck out of Mr. Bad. I was hoping initially that they were all in the radius enough one to put his AoEs, specifically fighting Viper 2, but they're not. They're actually too far away. So I'm just going to buff with the putty here. Blind will transform does what she normally does and buffs defense, and tries to be the stonewall that she's actually supposed to be. Can't quite get Blan into the radius of the defense support, so I'm just going to. It's gonna be fine. The little monsters will attack whoever they feel like attacking. I believe they're still weak to fire. And there goes virus, which is like, that's annoying. Ideally, I wanted to not have that happen, but yeah, Blan's next turn is going to be like to heal Neptune, because that's the only thing that Blan's going to do. She's going to stonewall everybody, and she's going to use items. Really hoping I could have done a lot more there, but oh hey, everybody's in for some fighting Viper 2, so that's at least 2 of the monsters down. The third one will follow soon enough after I make the horrible mistake of, instead of changing an item, I switch character out. So here's little Compa around for the first time, who can't really do anything and is getting horribly bopped. And I was thinking, wait, what do I do? But yeah, I actually spend the time here to heal Neptune of virus, so she can transform again. Stella copped it on the way out here, so that's terrible. And the next thing I wanted to do, I wanted to hopefully get both of them in like one of the first attacks, but kind of wanted to get rid of the bug more, and the raw bully and the poor little Compa there. That's horrible. Fortunately, this is the last time we're going to be seeing little Compa, because I do actually end up switching her back out for Blan. And it's close to the real last we see that little monster, because it dies to a victory slash. At this point I thought, yo, I can probably do this coupling skill since I have Noir at the back. And I remembered, why can I not use the skill? I've got plenty of SP. Then I remember the other thing you have to do with coupling skills is they all have to be in the same form. So basically, you have they either have to be in the regular human form or they have to be in the CPU form in order to activate coupling and formation skills. So we get to see this for the first time. And I probably will be using this a lot probably until Noir actually finally gets her solo EXO. And I can't wait for break damage limit plan to come. It is actually going to come in the next chapter because, well, that's what I say it's going to. I think it's one of the prizes for beating Stella's Dungeon Area 7. So yeah, it is going to get used after. And I also wanted to do Broken Fangs, and but yeah, you get to have the Netgear as CPU transform. But I think this is actually the last hit. And then I realised I don't think that has enough SP, because I think you need both characters to have the required SP. And yeah, you need 2 full gauges of the SP bar in order to get Broken Fangs to trigger. I think that's essentially going to be the last hit once I actually get the thing up. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to wait. Well, I'm just going to stonewall. He's done little to no damage to Blanc, no matter how much he picked on her. But kind of helped that Blanc was like not in the fight for 2 turns. I was also here. I was like wondering, why is Blanc not buffed up in defense? Like, oh wait, I just realised that when I played this back. Like, oh hey, the defense thing didn't actually reach far enough. So this is actually Broken Fang. He's using it for like literally the first time in actual playthrough rather than actually doing it in a showcase. So yeah, that's it for me. Join me in the next video when the only thing that really matters, which is the next boss fight. Take care and I'll see you guys then. Ciao!